Hey, what's going down tonight? We made it. Here's episode 20, finally. Holy cow, man. No, actually it's crept up. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody tuning in every week, supporting the channel. All that mushy gobbledygook out of the way. I'm going to bring out Famine. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on? Happy 20th. Congratulations. You don't look a day over 15. Really proud of you.
Oh, buddy, that's no small part to your expertise on the show as well. How long have you been here? You've been on at least 10 episodes, haven't you?
I think 15. I think I came in right around after episode 4, and you guys already had one co-host, and then I came in and became a second co-host, which you didn't need. I've been told you didn't need a second co-host, but I stuck around. I'm like a fucking barnacle. You can't get rid of me.
That's on me, man. That's on me. So it's my fault. Well, I got to share the blame with Wentzilla a little bit too. But yeah, it's our fault that Famine is on the show. I apologize. But anyways, while we're waiting for Wentzilla to show up here, he was here and then he was gone.
Part-timers.
I don't know, unless he's got to wind up the internet or whatever out at his place. I'm not sure what's going on over there in Michigan. But next, I'm going to bring out our multiverse. What's going on, man?
Hey guys,
welcome. Audi, you got a raccoon on your shirt. Be careful.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Have you seen that meme going around with raccoon standing up at the front door? But he's like, this guy showed up and said we had to go save the galaxy, and I put out my joint and said, yeah, let's do this.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's an Instagram favorite right now. But not to waste any more time, another guy we want to have back on, and we're bringing him on right now, Timbo Toys. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's happening?
Someone else too. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in ages, but it probably has only been
a little while.
8 episodes for Timbo, maybe. I don't know. I'm not keeping track, man. If there was some kind of anniversary going on, I'd be totally in shit because I did not get anything for Famine or what.
Oh, this is my 20th episode, so
there you go. But no, yeah. With I think I'd probably have to stop by a gas station by now for an anniversary present. So you guys are getting breath mints and I don't know. I want to say condoms, but I don't want to give you the wrong impression. So. But anyways,
so whoa! Before we go any further, I have breaking news from Wentzilla through the communication. He is unable to load up StreamYard now. So we're going to work through this, but I need everybody to know we need to cross our fingers, cross our toes, maybe cross our noses that Wentzilla is able to make it. Okay.
Oh man, we'll see. That'll be the big suspense for the episode, I guess. We got every great episode has to have a little bit of suspense, so that'll be ours for tonight. And he's probably getting bored of shit sitting backstage, so I'm gonna bring out Fatback Station. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
So it's great to have you back on. I feel like I haven't had you guys on for ages, but I wanted to definitely, before we get into our next batch of new guests and stuff coming up here, I wanted to circle. Apparently my lips are broken and my tongue as well. Circle back around and have you guys back on the show. So, yeah.
Appreciate you guys having me, man.
Nice.
Honor to be here.
And before we get rocking and rolling too further into this thing, so yeah, I just hit 3,000 subs. So I decided I was going to do a giveaway. And I decided it wasn't going to be any ordinary giveaway. So I'm not going to just print out a bunch of crap and paint it up and send it out. So I picked something that I made for myself. So I knew that it would be super top-notch quality. So next week's show, I'm going to ask everybody a question. And the hint is that you should probably go back and look at some of my older content on YouTube. Because when I ask the question, it's going to be, you can put the answer in the comments and I'll go back afterwards. The first 5 people that get the right answer, I realize as it cascades, people are just going to start copying the answer, but that's fine. We'll get more people in the draw. So I cut it off at 20. but the first 5 get 2 chances at the draw.
Cool.
Shit.
Sound good? And should we bring in Wentzilla before I show pics of what everybody's gonna win? We'll see.
Is he there? Oh, there he is. Look at how
Yeah, get him in
beautiful.
here.
No sleeves. Beautiful.
It might be a little shaky, guys. Something's going on with my network, so
It's a little shaky. Do you have unresolved trauma or something?
yeah, that's for goddamn sure.
Well, we're glad you make it anyway, there, brother.
I was here 10 minutes before in the room, and then when I came back, it was gone. So
But yes, no, yeah, I don't know. You just like you were there and gone, and now you're back, and that's the important thing. That's what matters. But I was just going over the 3,000 sub giveaway. How I kind of picked something that I made for myself, so I knew it would be like an awesome prize. Because this thing's like weathered up, it's painted, it's like. This is one of my favorite vehicles of all freaking time. So I'm going to be giving away my personal white witch.
Wow.
jeez.
Oh, dope, dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, look at the multi.
What the heck was that? That was crazy, man. But yeah, so I'm giving away this white witch, and the droid is a custom printed one because I tried to put an astromech in there, and for some reason, the fine engineer, the guy who designed this thing, made it a little too small. But yeah, so that's the details anyway.
Hey, it's
And yeah.
nice, bro.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
so
Yeah.
this is, if anybody doesn't know in the chat, if you're a Star Wars fan, you probably know this is from the old Droids cartoon. There is one prototype, but it's like $30 million, and this is actually a little nicer design than the old Kenner prototype. So yeah, that's the deal. So next week in the chat, first 20 people to have the right answer are in a draw. The first 5 get a double chance at the draw, and it's totally going to be based on the content of my channel. So that's your hint. Just go back, look at my older videos. That's where the question's going to come from. So there you go. That's everything laid out for everybody. And yeah,
Nice.
so Wenzel is just adjusting here. Hopefully he sticks with us.
My stand is also broke, so it's
Dude,
I
time
need
to
a 13th motherfucker.
Brother, you're falling apart today.
Well, and the other thing they could do too is we have a Patreon up, and we've got a few now. We've got one here tonight, and you can go support the channel. It's 2, 8, 14. The $8 one gives you twice a year. You're going to get a package from us. That's all world building stuff, crates, all that fancy stuff. The $14 mark, that's up there. So every quarter you get a world building package, and yeah, because you're going to get one gift at Christmas time anyways. And right now I've got a contest going on there. I've got an original. It's a really nice Power of the Force Slave 1. But if you comment on that picture on Patreon, what color scheme or faction you want, I'm going to paint it that without telling anybody on Patreon, and then I'll draw the winner, and then I will send out your custom painted Slave 1 in any colors that you desire.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Tie-dye. That's my
That's
vote.
rad, man.
Dude, that's too much work. I hope someone's like, paint it black. And I'm like, oh,
Paint it purple.
yeah, you fucking win. You're the grand prize winner.
You're the
it's not-
winner.
Yeah, you're the winner. One solid color. I want it black, no weathering, and just send it out.
Yeah.
No problem, man. No problem. But anyways, back into the task at hand here. So we've got Bjorn is in the chat tonight.
I had to ask Bjorn to move his tent out of the parking lot earlier. I've cleared a spot near the door so he can set up there, but
Dude,
almost backed over it.
someone pooped out behind the building, and he swears it wasn't him.
That was me. That was me.
Oh my god, man. Famine. I left the shovel by the back door there, brother. You know what to do after.
No, I left the shovel there too. I wasn't going to clean that up. Did you see the size of that thing?
Good dude, man. I thought it was an anaconda coiled up out behind the building waiting to strike me.
What do you think it used to be?
So we got, who else we got here? Better A Bob's in the chat. We got PLM 2212. which is a crazy name. We got Red Kanata in the
Red.
Red.
Jason Jensen Trains is
What's going on,
here.
Jason?
Me.
Got everybody is here tonight. High Zone 5. Hey Josh, High Zone 5 is here. That's cool, eh?
That's pretty cool.
Who is High Zone 5?
The Stoifian Playgrounds is here. So yeah, coming up in the next few weeks, we actually have some of these dudes on. Like next week is Aegis Station, and then the week after that is Utah Dawn, and I think yeah, I can't remember who else is on with on. It's on my Google Calendar, so I will definitely not screw it up when it comes time to post for the show.
It's good to be
Yeah.
organized.
But enough of me flapping my lips. What's going on there, everybody? We got anything you want to talk about there, Josh?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Usually
You
got
can start. You can start with
Usually got-
Famine if you want.
Well,
Go, go Fam.
I've got picks loaded up for the other guys, so when we get into their stuff.
Oh, I don't like. I'm just working on Morphonauts right now. The 112 line. So I'm just finishing up some stuff, so I can send them back, so he can start the Kickstarter. So we're just working on that.
Josh, what are you doing for the Morphonauts? Tell us a little bit about it, man. Jesus, don't be bad.
Show us some stuff you've been painting, bro. I love your paint stuff.
I've talked about it a million times, so I'm kind of over it because I just want it to be done. It's just driving. It's I have no patience left. So I color matched everything so that it will so that it's ready for the factory. These are the 4 prototypes: the wolf, the lion, the bear, and the shark. I called them Brucey or Sharky, bear guy, lion guy, and Wolfie. So it's pretty. But yeah, so it's a 112 scale stuff that's getting put up first for the Kickstarter, and I'm just working on right now. I'm doing all photos with white background, and then next up is the promotional production shots with all black background, and then I finally get to have some fun and do toy photography after all that's done.
So I can tell you really strained your imagination with the names of those characters.
Yeah.
So it was like what Sharky Shark Face and Wolfie Wolf Head and Beaver Balls or something. I don't know.
He went to the same guy that named Marky Mark when he was making the Funky Bunch.
Hey, I have nothing left to give anymore, man.
Well,
and so
those paint jobs look great.
Thanks. Yeah, these ones are crazy. Like, yeah, these are on the new ones. They because they came from. So he sculpted everything, tooled everything, sent it to the factory. You can get everything right now if you want to 3D printed, resin printed. I know I've been over this 1,000 times, so it feels like broken record. So he just wanted me to take and add some color to the armor, like some chromes and golds, which is really detailed and which I love doing so much. And then he was like, well, then let's also add some paint to the rest of everything, everyone's 6 hands and their entire bodies. So it's been taking me a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I would be done on Monday, but it's going to be coming up Monday. So, well, I'm hoping I still got to get done. So, but every single day this week, I've been working on them. I think I took one day off where I wasn't doing anything toy related. So,
oh, dude, yeah. I was stuck on that Morphonaut site still. I'm like, I've got like a budget I want to spend on them, and then I'll like put 3 in my cart or 4 in my cart, and then I go back out and look, and I'm like, ugh, I want to swap that guy for that guy now, and I want that droid, but I am gonna make up my mind here shortly.
I just dislike working on one like thing for like 2 weeks. Like I'm over. Like I want to get into the toy photography. Like I like doing the production promotional shots, but all 4 characters all doing the same pose 4 times from 4 different angles. It's like I'm kind of ready to just play with them. You know what I mean?
By the end of it, though, you'll be a fucking pro.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it is fun. It's super humbling, and I'm honored to do it. I'm glad to do it. I'm very excited about the project. I'm just to the point where I'm like burnt out because I have to, edit every single photo that I do. So that's taking time away from it too. So it's becoming, I don't know. My timetable that I set up in my own head didn't work. So like there was no pressure from him at all. I was like, these will be back by this day, and it's not. I've missed the mark. So yeah. That's all. That's all I've been doing. No big deal.
Big Pix is in the chat too. Go check out
What?
his Instagram, man.
Is Steve on?
Welcome to Pinker. I saw Pinker Station is here first time in the live stream, so welcome.
Yeah, it's
I think he's been here before, hasn't he?
Just said first time.
Not to a live.
Oh, it's
Utah
his first time
Don's
here.
He was a guest, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a guest.
Yeah, he was a guest.
But it's first time to I read the comment.
I think Utah Don's in there somewhere, but he's getting kind of buried in the comments.
You're lying, fam.
Rad, pull it up. Make it appear on screen. You have the skill. You have
All
the
right. I'm looking for the little. I'm looking for the little pink symbol.
Don't give him a task, man.
Oh, there it is. You ready? Oh.
First time we can check it live.
There you go, man. There you go. So, Famine, what are you doing? You doing like YouTube and like all sorts of crap. What are you up to, man?
I am this close to 900 subscribers. I am at 894, I think. So we're 6 shy. If you're not subscribed, go ahead. Thank you, sir. If you're not subscribed, just when this is over, don't go now. Don't leave. You stay here. You hang out with us. Then you go and subscribe. But yeah, had a short video come out last week because I was unable to do my usual Tuesday live, which I actually bumped up to Wednesday.
Your usual? Hasn't it been like 4 weeks in a row? Sorry.
6 weeks. 6 weeks, baby girl.
I'm sorry.
Isn't that what usual means? Like you do it every week at the same time?
That's
Listen, man. Yeah, if it's like 100 times, then yeah, dude.
Famine, I've enjoyed your live streams.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I have also.
Yeah, sure you have, Josh.
I've shared them and everything. I'm your biggest fan. I got a t-shirt.
He does have a t-shirt. It's really weird. He cut the sleeves right off first thing. Yeah, but I had a video out. I did a incinerator trooper, which are like my version of waste management, but waste is pretty loosey-goosey. It could be, anything, non-mechanical that they need taken care of. So I got that little project there fired up and posted. I did a live this week as well, just because I had some time. We went about 2 hours, got to chat customs, got to chat world building, toys, which was really cool. It's always great when the community stops by and jumps in. So that's been going on. And I have some customs that I just finished up. I actually finished up one of them during the live, and I didn't send Rad pictures because Rad always asks Friday while I'm at work. But if you can make me big, if you can embiggen me,
I will use my power.
Make the monster grow.
But this is one of the toy pizza figures that they have on the Glio set, or using the Glio system. And I just swapped out the arm and did a complete repaint of the figure. It was just solid black.
That's what you were painting right the other day on your live stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just did the whole thing. There will be a little short YouTube reel of this guy to show him off, but I had a really good time. There's so much detail, and I've anybody that's been following me long enough has heard me bitch bone and complain about 5 points of articulation on figures. These guys are 5 points of articulation. 6, I think they have, some of them have a waist swivel to them because they can swap the parts, but they've got so much detail. I forgot that I didn't like 5 points of articulation. So that's been super cool. I've got some other stuff that'll be showing off during the week. But that's it as far as the world building's been going. Picked up some things, worked on some videos.
So you like that 5 POA figure, but when I offer to send you 5 POA stormtroopers, you're like, no, man, I'm good.
I gotta have the storm so they can shoulder and miss. I just don't want my stormtroopers like this. I have one 5 POA stormtrooper, and I've got him with his gun like kind of at his side. It just looks so unnatural. Like he's not. It's weird.
Yeah, no, they. Yeah, yeah. That's all I use them for is like guys that are just standing in a row, and I've got like a actual decent figure like pointing at them, like bitching them out or something like that. I don't know. It's good for that. You're not even supposed to move. But I guess I'll say what I'm working on. I'm uploading a video to YouTube tonight with a little more detail. But obviously I've got like a huge, ridiculous pile of 3D printed stuff on my table right now. I'm just adding lots of T3 droids, but on a non 118 related thing. Since that big sale on Amazon, I've got like a million GI Joe classified now, so I think it's time to move them off the shelf and into a world. So I've been printing stuff like I'm working on a Hiss tank right now, but Checkpoint Alpha, like the ATV thing, like stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and build like up and do like a big cliff battle or something just to save some room. Go up, not horizontally, man. Like holy
Build
crap.
upwards. If you only have space this much, build up.
Yeah, well, I printed a vamp too. I don't know, a vamp or a stinger, depending on if I have more green spray paint than black spray paint, then it'll be a good guy vehicle. But if I have lots of black, then it's going to be a Cobra vehicle. We'll see how that goes. But yeah,
trouble bubble for yourself.
I don't know. Just the words "trouble" and "bubble" together are very unsettling to me.
Yeah,
So
they shouldn't be. They're fucking dangerous, man. Do you see them things?
Yeah, but bubbles aren't troubles. Bubbles are
pogos, man. You're gonna get a pogo to put the commander.
Man, I don't know. There's a lot of bubbles out there that are trouble, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude. I guess it depends what bubble you want to live in. But that's enough about my whatever the hell I'm doing. I'm uploading a video later, so hopefully in an hour or so it's uploaded, and you can go check it out after the show. But you have to go. So you gotta watch. So you gotta watch this show. Go subscribe to Famine, and then go over there. So that's the mission after the show. We'll try and do it that way.
That's your homework, everybody. Everybody that's watching and everybody that watches later when they watch the replay. Why weren't you here live? We need you here. We want you here. But anyway, thank you for watching. But yeah, you follow those instructions, get your homework done, you turn it in before the end of class. We'll consider
that makes me want to tune out.
That's fair. You usually do though. Sometimes I see you sitting there and you just zone right out on us. You get a fresh haircut going, and all of a sudden he just wants to tune out on the show. Unreal.
Listen, man, I was getting haircuts on Saturday, so you guys never see me with the fresh cut. I got it done last night, so everything's lined up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But usually you guys will never see me ever with a haircut because it's always a week after.
So Bjorn wants a 1/18 scale trouble bubble, but they're pretty expensive on eBay right now. So
yes, sir.
They do have one, but yeah, I'm not paying like I forget last
Dude,
time.
Can we get to our round table, man? Can we talk to the people that aren't always here? Can we do that?
Yeah, I'll go.
We're doing that.
That's to get a photo, man.
So these, I've got some pictures loaded up, and then I'll just load them up, and you guys can talk.
Go Pogo, man. Give some love for the Pogo, man.
Have you been drinking tonight? What is going on?
So these are okay. Well, hold on. Anyways, these are no particular order of favoritism or everything. It's just the order they sent them to me. So Fatback, you're up first, sir, brother.
Awesome.
Nice.
What do you got going on here, Fatback?
That's one of those final faction droids I finally got around to painting. Yeah, just goofing off like always, man. Got some of Age stuff in there. And that's the background is part of the new platform I'm working on that I'm actually sitting at right now. That actually it'll actually be sitting up here behind me though. But yeah, man, just been working on all kinds of stuff lately, man. I'm gonna be filming a new series that's gonna be called Beginners for World Building for Beginners. I'm gonna be trying to get that out here the next few weeks, and also my third video for rebuilding Fatback Station. I'll be getting that out before the end of the month. But yeah, man, outside of that, just painting a lot of your guys' stuff and, working on my own little side thing and just really digging it and drawing lots of inspiration from you guys all the time, man. And yeah, man, just having fun,
I
just got started to start taking photos, because I took a break. I was kind of didn't really know, with this big transition since I tore Fatback down. But yeah, I just got back into it. It's like I'll start listing some photos, and some of the homies on the Multi-Galactic Trade Group, they were, giving me some confidence to go on and start posting again. So I was like, hell, why not, man? That's what it's about. So yeah, man, just, digging it.
Nice,
That
nice.
snaggletooth looked awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you, brother. I think I'm gonna send it to you, man.
Oh, there you go.
I have
Yeah.
a very
I'll
important
take it.
question. What is that little thumb-looking thing there with the feet, the big feet and the hair?
That's what I was wondering.
Man, my sister, she travels all over the place, and she goes to like all these, little tourist shops and stuff.
Mhm.
And she brought him home like a gift. She like tries to find me cool stuff because she knows I'm into weird stuff. Where's that little dude? Is he up here? And anyway, he was like a souvenir.
Is that like a gremlin? Like if he gets wet, is he going to turn into something? Or I'm
Dude,
concerned.
I don't know.
Oh,
Here
here.
you go. Hold on, here. Let me turn this light on. I'll show
Yeah,
you guys.
dude, you're in the dark. Your shit's fucking portraits.
But he's just like this little.
This all.
He's about the size of an Ewok, man. But he's just got like this big nose.
Oh, that looks disgusting.
It's
great.
Yeah,
crazy, but I
dude.
love it, dude. I just think it's so dope.
cool.
Um,
It's
That
so
Captain Caveman?
man, that's what I was thinking. But he don't have eyes, man, or anything. I mean, look, it's just a big nose, man.
That thing's awesome.
Dude, wait, why?
She said they had like a bucket full of them. I was like, oh man, I wish you got me more of them, But outside of that, here's a piece from Aegis Station. I was painting.
That's
Give him
nice.
some props. This guy does great work. I've been having
Nice.
fun painting on that.
He's actually
Also,
our guest next.
Jason Jensen piece.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Love those barrels. Great
Oh,
job.
Had a lot of fun
Yeah.
painting that today.
Nice work.
And
man.
also,
Nice colors you did.
Some Mecha Station.
Nice.
Oh,
Keep
cool.
some tools in there.
That's
Or
great.
tape.
But yeah, outside of that, I've done that Stormtrooper, Space Stormtrooper, I guess. That light
That's
year.
great.
Fucking badass,
That's
man.
cool.
I think
Yeah,
I've done
I
that
like that a lot.
Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I've done this guy Tuesday.
He has a helmet over his helmet. That's so funny.
Yeah, my brother was like,
Spacesuit over his
kind of
face.
ragging on me about it.
Well,
That's
that's the
so,
thing.
no, I think that's why it's great.
Their
Fuck that.
helmet-
That's
Yeah,
why it's cool.
I was just like, man, I just thought it would just be fun to do. I'd like to get a 6-inch Stormtrooper head and do one with one of those.
They
I
said
think it
in
looks
Like a
Rebels,
good.
big
man.
giant Stormtrooper helmet, kind of like the Kenner figure, how it was just molded into the body. Kind of do something like that. I don't know, but
little
yeah,
I
I've been doing that and just having a blast, man. Just like I said, working on Fatback, which y'all will see in the next video. Been building all kinds of stuff on the sides of this thing. Down
So wait,
here.
why did you take Fatback down? I didn't know you took it down.
I wasn't happy with the space, and when a lot of it, I kind of got ahead of myself on as far as the facade. Like I didn't have
Okay.
it lit the way I wanted, but and mainly it was the space. Like behind me, I had this like Thomas the Train table type deal. It's a big children's table. Well, I've had it for like 2 years, and I couldn't even get it in that room. It's like breaking my heart, and so like that was a lot of it too. So I just decided to rip it all down and I brought it out here for right now in the living room, probably until like the spring, and then hopefully I'll finally get it to the basement of the homestead house. But yeah, just I don't know, man. I just wasn't happy with it. It's like I just got so far, and I just couldn't, I just wasn't seeing anything. I just lost inspiration, and so I was like, well, man, this sitting right, it's not feeling right because it was great at first. I was feeling good, and then just bam, it just came to a stop, and just losing interest. And I was like, man, that's not me because usually I'm painting every day or something.
Mhm.
So, but once I moved it out here, man, it's just been wow. I've just been having a blast. Even though it's slow because I'm trying to document everything, for YouTube. But like I said, it's great. Like this is going to be the main station of Fatback. That's the fueling ports and your survey stations and all that. And you got a big gantry back here, which is that Buzz Lightyear base.
Nice.
And then there's going to be a big giant bridge that goes from it to another island. It'll probably just be a smaller kids table, and that'll be Meat City, and they'll have the processing plant, all the meat and all that stuff, and gonna
That's
have.
pretty dope.
I don't know if I'm gonna sculpt some cattle that I can mold. It'll probably just be solid pieces at first, or maybe try to talk to one of you groovy guys that print stuff, get you to print something. But yeah, I want to come up with something cool. Have like a slaughterhouse that's in Meat City. and have like all this galactic cattle and all these exotic animals that come through there, you know, and people come there if they're not working at Fatback itself, they're coming to Meat City, you know, to
It could be dinosaurs, bro.
yeah, I want to get some dinosaurs really bad. I've been thinking about that too because like Famine and you and a bunch of the other guys. But yeah, that's mainly why. Just more room out here. I just don't feel so cluttered. And
Famine, dude, they're a resource. I see you over there shaking your head and disappointed pouting. They're a resource.
They taste like shit, like actual shit. They're terrible.
You don't know that. Dude, what about, can you imagine a pterodactyl egg for breakfast? Scramble that bitch up. You'd be like, it'd be crazy.
That'd be yummy and yummy, man.
The Flintstones did it. They ate like giant eggs and like dinosaur parts.
They had the best endurance ever.
Didn't even need engines in their car. They had their feet.
Because they ate dinosaurs. There we go. Famine. Boom. Wrong again. That's twice tonight you're wrong. There you go.
Drop the mic, man. Drop the mic.
If eating dinosaurs is right, I would rather be wrong, sir.
Oh, so stupid. Oh man.
It really is. So
The
you
fights
got
we have, man.
this is another shot of that trooper. So is this old Fatback or is this part of your new setup?
This is
Part of the
actually
new setup.
all these pictures I sent you is all current stuff.
I love the
This is
style of your
the,
pictures, Fatback.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, it looks,
Yeah,
it
the
looks great.
photography is awesome.
Fatback, what's great about the Stormtrooper helmet with the dome over top of it is they say in Rebels that those helmets are only good for like filtering out smoke and stuff. They don't have
Yeah, that's
built-in
true.
air.
I'm also kind of looking at it too, like it could be a power suit, dude. You know,
That's what
like
I was thinking.
stronger and it's just more armor. You know, like how police cars, the glass is bulletproof and stuff, and that's why. Plus, they have like extra strength and bigger guns. I'm kind of looking at some of it like that.
It actually it reminds me of a really awesome upgrade to an old Power of the Force space trooper. Yeah, the space
Yeah, that's kind of where I got the idea from, man. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if it was a stormtrooper, you know, and that damn light year, dude, you can just do so much with those bodies.
Yeah, I built the whole poop crew with mine. I wish I would have done
Yeah, I
that.
thought
That's
those were
way
awesome,
cooler.
dude.
Yeah, but that's way cooler.
Well, I don't know about that, but thank you, sir.
I like it, man. I think it's cool. Like they were saying, like it's like a power. Like you were saying, it's like a power up suit, dude. Like what if, let's say, the Empire's fighting rebels, they're in the sky, and it's like, you know, obviously you're going to detect if you're sending like ships and stuff. But what if you just throw a couple lines out and just whip these guys out the side?
Also,
They're like
too,
a special unit.
I don't know if any of you guys are Transformer fans, but like the old school animated movie where Prime dies and all that, Spike and his son, I think Sparkplug or whatever, I don't know. They're in like white suits type deals with these dome helmets. And if you kind of look at it, it kind of has that look to it as well, even though they turned into vehicles and stuff. But, you know, this where they're like these suits that made them stronger, where they could breathe in space, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it was fun.
Hey, dude, that's badass.
Looks good.
I know what Fatback's talking about, that Transformers movie. That's quite the classic there.
It must be old if you know it.
Nimoy, you know, the guy that Spock on Star Trek, he played the voice of Galvatron, and you know, Orson Welles did Unicron and all that. I mean, it's a great cast. But yeah, old school movie, man. I actually cried when he killed Prom. I think I was 9 or something like that when it came out. But yeah, kind of was like a homage to that too. You know, it was like, you know, but yeah, man. Thank you all so much, man. It means a lot.
So in our next one here, what do we got going down here, man?
Dude, what are you doing? You're making this like, it looks like a comic book, man.
Yeah,
it's really cool. It's like a graphic novel, bro.
You guys like ever like see those old heavy metal fantasy magazines that came out in the 70s? I don't even know if they still make them anymore. But that is what really inspired me and has fascinated me since I was a kid, like Mobius and Bernie Wrightson and
Daniel.
All those great artists from back then, Frank Frazetta. But so I've always loved that fantasy, real pastel artwork, you know. And the animated movie, of course, is great. And there's this app I have that's part of my phone that has like all these different animated, apps you can do or whatever, and I just mess around with them, and I've just been really getting into it because like I said, I love like all the pastel colors and stuff.
Well, it looks
And,
good.
thank you, man.
Wow, man, it looks really good.
It reminds me of like a storybook or something from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like I've got a ton of those Transformers ones and like GoBots and stuff from the 80s. And the
Oh yeah,
artwork,
those are cool.
yeah, the artwork totally looks like this. And then this is your thingy you were showing off earlier. So what are those little droids? Are they from Aegis Station, or do you buy them and then he sticks plants in their heads? Like, what's the deal?
All that stuff in that picture is from Aegis, man.
He makes those on
Like
his
a
own.
few months ago, the yellow pug droids, I got 4 of them from him, and he made some doors for me.
Oh, okay.
And cargo container, which in my next video, you're going to see some doors from him. I'm going to be painting for this, and also from Dystopian Playgrounds. I got some doors from him. Shit, I think it's been a year now. But anyway, I'm going to be giving them props too and painting their stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to really show his stuff, man. This dude is great. What he's pumping out, man. It's awesome.
Very nice, very nice. So despite being a hurting unit, Pirates of the Galaxy's in the chat. Thanks for coming out, brother.
Hey, get well soon, man.
Yeah, hopefully you're
Yeah,
healing.
Heal up.
So whatever anybody does, don't say anything funny because you'll make him laugh and his rib will hurt.
Shit, you ought to kick me off the channel then.
Have a speedy recovery.
Yeah. Did you come to the wrong place? But so next up, I think we've got, the way I put these, we got Outer Multiverse. So tell us about your picture.
Ooh, yeah.
I've just been making a few custom figures, just trying to get a few different looks out of them. That one guy's a Bespin guard, and
Yeah.
I replaced his head with one of the Acid Rain NX figures.
That's crazy.
Dude, I love those head swaps you're doing. It's insane, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
look-
I wondered what head that was. I was like, no, that's not the acid rain. There's no way he.
Yeah,
And you
it's
did
the-
it.
It's the brain head from Hero, the guy.
Uh-huh.
The NX line of figures that they do, and so I kind of like it on this guy. You know, I swapped the hands with like a Eagle Force figure, and so I might have him maybe be some kind of like telepath or something like that, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, maybe he can use telekinesis or something. But I was, I was trying to find a different look for that head, and I kind of feel like this one kind of works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it.
That's really
It's a great
cool,
use
man.
of that Bespin security guard. I would, I'd never think about using that body and just putting something like that on. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I got a couple of those guys, and I just haven't done anything with them, and so I finally was like, man, I got to, these been laying around for like 2 months. I need to somehow work them in here, make them, just change them up just a little bit so I can, have a different look for them, and that's what I did with that guy.
No, it's definitely, you can really liven up, like, because that Bespin security guard figure is a pretty damn boring figure.
Yeah.
And I love that you've got that, I forget his name, but it's for that Chod figure from the Marvel Legends, that little
Oh
creature.
yeah.
He's like a perfect like sci-fi creature. I wish you could
Yeah.
I like bags of them.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more articulated, but I mean it works. I mean it's fine. I'm just using him as like the local creature that kind of runs around occasionally. You'll see him in some shots here and there.
Like a stray dog or something.
Yeah, right.
Is that the legacy figure, Bespin guard?
What's that?
Is it the legacy Bespin guard or?
No, it's the vintage collection.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Noise.
And then this is a cool shot too here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
The two droids, I guess on either side of that one figure is from Aegis Station. The Cat Clops is on the left, and I cannot remember what
Tread
the name
droid.
is. Yeah, that droid, the Tread optical droid or something like that on the right. I both of those from Aegis Station.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we're having him on next week, so we're gonna be able to.
Dude,
Yeah,
you say it
with
again.
him this week.
Josh,
does
stop cleaning
really
your
work.
microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah, he
That's
does
loud.
good work. And so I've got, the setup that I have is pretty much a, it's not permanent or anything. So I've, have to, most of my shots, I take that it's almost like an outside shot from my world or whatever. And so I do have to like occasionally remember, hey, I do have stuff where I can set up to shoot, like maybe it's an inside shot or something like that. And so, anyway, so this is basically in sort of an inside shot on something. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
nice.
It's
And
great.
What's
next,
the?
go ahead.
I was wondering what the walkway was in that last photo. There is that pieces of
Looks like
one of
Joy
the
Toy.
the Joy Toy mech bays.
Man.
It is actually. It's actually a floor piece and like one of the metal like back pieces to the mech depot. And so I just basically plug two of them together and kind of use it as like a door and a walkway.
Hey, it works, man.
Thanks.
Whatever works. Eddie's in the house. What's going on, brother?
What up?
Eddie.
Right on, right on. And then this one, I love this market shot here and just the Mandalorian. I love Mandalorian, so I always like these pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to shoot things like in front of my setup, and so I don't have a way to really like shoot long ways or anything like that because I don't have, I don't really have it sort of set up like that, and so I see a lot of people's shots that do, that do have, a lot of people that do take shots like this, and I'm like, man, I love that. I need to do something like that. So I finally sort of, finagled it around to where I moved some stuff around and then kind of got a shot to where like, it kind of looked where I wanted to. And I love this Kenobi figure. It's one of the ones from those 3-packs that you have to buy, which I hate.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
Those
I
are
love
3
it.
good figs, though, for that
There's
one.
a lot of potential too, man. It's got a whole lot.
And so I like that figure a lot. And basically, I bought one of the Black Series. I guess maybe, I don't know, when the first one came out, like maybe 6 or 8 months ago, and I started messing around with it. And I was like, I put a Mando helmet on it, and sort of almost did the same thing here. And I'm like, man, I wish they would make this in the 4, the 3 3/4, so I could do that for the this scale. And so anyway, they finally released it, and so I basically just did a little bit of kit bashing there. I put like a Mando helmet on it from like the Airborne Trooper, replaced the hands from I think the Airborne Trooper, and the legs I think are from that other guy, Axe Woves or whatever his name is.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Because his legs kind of looked pretty bare, just his brown pants, and so I'm like, man, I think this figure is like, it's like,
It looks good.
thank you.
Yeah, nice bash. Nice recipe.
Thanks.
Yeah,
man.
that was
It's like one of my favorites that I've like put together, and so I'm like,
It's a great recipe.
I mean, I'm definitely.
He's in a stage where he's like still, earning his, medal and his suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of was like, maybe he'll, I haven't really put a story together or anything like that, but I'm like, maybe he's just, maybe he was a Mandalorian at one time, maybe he's, on his way to being one. Maybe
I
he's not
figured,
even,
like, to me, it looked like it was his other outfit, like his daytime outfit. Like, not when he's not in battle or whatever. Like, he's just chilling, walking around.
And it
I
could
think,
be,
I think he's some drunk guy that found the Mandalorian helmet and he pukes in it. And when he's
That's cool, dude.
Now he
his
can't take it
story-
off, or everyone's gonna know he smells like puke.
His story hasn't been written yet, so it's the possibilities are wide open at this point.
his name is Pukey McHelmethead.
Hey, it's way better than my name, dude. I would have just said puke head man, puke man head, puke head man head. Oh God.
Maybe it's the rando mando. I don't know.
There you go.
There you go.
Tripping.
No doubt, no doubt. And then your next shot here.
Ooh, that's cool.
More
Nice.
more droids from Aegis Station. I know you
No
guys have probably seen all those floating around the
He's gonna
universe
be
so
on
far.
next week. No.
Next week, he's our guest.
Josh, I've already said that twice. Come on.
You said it 800 times already. What do you mean?
It'll be twice. We'll watch the replay together and I'll be like, bam.
Take a shot every time, but yeah, so I got some of these from him. I guess last week or the week before last.
Oh, Dom was showing off the plant ones. Those are really cool.
They're awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like he said these are his fall versions of those pup droids. I don't have these are my first pup droids to get from him. I mean, he's been selling them for like a year, and I've just been dragging my feet. I'm like, man, I got to get me a couple, and so I did.
Yeah,
so,
there's so much stuff I want to get from people, man. It's just
Hey Outer, I've got a question for you. Is the ground that you have, is that actual sand or is that just textured paint?
It's just textured.
Okay.
Really
good.
It's a piece of basically the wall and the wall and the floor basically are foam, and I got basically whatever you want to call it, the oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but sheetrock putty and
spackle. Yep.
Yeah, spackle, and I put that on there, and I just kind of like, I don't know, it starts stuff starts drying so quick that I'm like trying to get stuff on there, and But
no, and I think you're doing a great job with your lighting, trying to make it look outdoors. You're manipulating the light really well, so which is really hard to do, man. It's hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have permanent light, so it's like I've got to like constantly move. Like I've got this ring light, and I got like a few of those hexagon little lights and stuff, and so
yeah, that's enough.
I'm constantly moving stuff around, trying to get some.
And if you get some window light too, man, that'll help you out a bunch.
Right.
Like I don't have any windows in here, but that would I have a friend Skydro that shoots a lot of his light sources, the window, not artistic. A lot of those guys, because they're doing a lot of shots like that, and they're killer. But yeah, you're making it. It looks great, man.
Thank you. I do have a light in here. I mean, I do have a window in here, and so I do use that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it just depends on what time of day, because you get different looks from different hours, and so I do try to incorporate that when I can. But a lot of times,
yeah, dude, if you can bounce it and stuff around, that's good. Like if you can block and bounce, I'm trying to learn that stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm a newbie at the whole lighting deal, and so I'm trying to learn as much as I can and kind of figure it out. And
it's really hard with the worlds, because you can't. It's hard to light stuff that you already have light ran. So I was trying to get. I don't know if you guys saw the reel that I put up on Amarex Spot, but I was trying to get inside of Barbados in the back table, and I can't get enough light. I had 5 lights busting into there. I have these stands. I had 2 of these things up in there, one of these, I had all this light pumping at that corner. I just couldn't get the light in there because there's light behind it. So, but yeah, it's a challenge to shoot inside of the world. And
it's hard for me sometimes to get a shot that I want with the lighting I want, and so
you got some good depth in your shots though, bro. They're really good.
This one's killer too.
That looks like a familiar wall and barrel.
Huh.
Yes.
I feel like I've seen that before. What are those from?
They are
our giveaway.
They're my winnings from the giveaway. Yep.
Amazing. Would you say those were the best items out of the giveaway?
They were from the giveaway. Yes.
They were not the best items. No.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but they've been a lot of his stuff has been in, STC's Forge has been, a lot of his stuff has been in these pictures, throughout since I've, won this stuff.
Dude, that one wall you can take 1,000 shots with because it flips all different ways. Dude.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's like you'll see it in different pictures or stuff if you look at it, look closely. And so I even have something in the background, a power generator from somebody.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah.
Dude, so what's this custom, man? This is nice.
Is that a bit?
The Bith, Mandalorian.
And then you're using wolves again, aren't you?
Actually, that one is just. I think that one's just a straight up airborne trooper with just the figure Dan head.
It's just it's just the airborne. He's like more
just the airborne. That was like the hardest one to get, man.
Really?
Shit.
For me, it was.
I still got a couple in package. I should sell them.
Yeah.
I think they still have some on Big Bad. I think, but yeah. I actually had a lot ordered, and then Amazon canceled my order, and I'm like, "What the heck, man?" And so I only got 2 of them right now, but I think it's my favorite one as far as the.
Dude, your paint jobs are really cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You had a cool story with this guy too, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I made. I wrote this big long story, and I'm like, I don't even know if anybody's going to read this or not, but it's
Timbo did.
I read it.
Yeah. It's basically this guy. I can't even remember the name I made up for him. But anyway,
That story sucks now.
The lawman of this little town that he was in got killed, and so the Empire was trying to, I guess, get these rebels in the town, and so this Biff, he put on the lawman's Mando outfit and rallied up some of the townspeople to turn back the Empire, and he got killed. And so I wrote this thing. It's
so he's dead?
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
and
man.
So I did this whole thing it's I can't remember his name, but I was like, it's Remembrance Day for this guy. And so I did this little story and everything. And after I did it, I'm like, I probably should have showed him a little bit more, before
I killed him. Oh, that's great, dude.
Just go back to flashbacks.
Yeah, I mean,
there you go. Yeah.
There's other Mandalorians and there's other, Biff, so maybe he'll, be shown again in a different, name and stuff. But my thing was, I had this plan, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I had this plan for a year from now that I was actually going to take a Black Series figure of a Mando, and I was going to put a figure and Dan head on it, and then I was going to paint it up like a statue, right? And put it in this little square, and it was there's the statue of, I don't know, whatever his name was. But
dude, now you have to do that. You said it out loud.
Yeah.
And it's out here forever.
Right.
Hey, Black Series has those new I don't know if you saw it, the new figures coming that have the light. So it looks like a hollow.
Oh,
projector.
yeah.
So if
the
you
holograms.
Yeah.
Figures. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
right.
Cool.
Maybe I can work that into it or something. But
you'd have to custom make a Biff head though. So
yeah, just get yourself a cast of a Biff, or get somebody to print it up in blue transparent resin.
That's right. Because they have the Mandalorian body. Yeah. Oh, they have the. Oh yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah, but I'd be hard pressed to think that they wouldn't do a transparent Cantina band, because they've used it in so much media where they're watching the Cantina band on a hollow net thing or whatever they're doing.
You think, but again, this is kind of
yeah, I guess
I'm Princess Leia in the first wave. Come on.
I guess I'm trying to apply logic to the way Hasbro thinks, and that doesn't usually work.
Palpatine, good luck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I need a tiny little glowing old man telling me to execute Order 66. Fucking me.
And then you got this nice little market shot here too, which was really cool.
Hey, you recognize those two heads?
Yeah. They had to go somewhere from when
They had to
you
go somewhere. That's right.
Nice.
Damn.
That's the that body is the Boba Fett from book Boba Fett. I took off the robe.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what's underneath it, and so I'm like, they're kind of like space cops or whatever, So I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep them like that, but it was okay enough for a picture, I guess.
Oh,
Hey, man, don't undersell it. That's pretty badass. Like they strike me as like, almost like something from a Shogun period or feudal Japan, almost without their samurai armor on, just what they'd wear underneath, like the kimono, but not the same thing. Almost like a ninja version of that. That's what that strikes me as.
Actually, when you mentioned that, it's funny because I was thinking almost like that era, like a tax collector duo, like going door to door, being like, fuckers pay up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was thinking
that Jaw was in trouble.
Oh yeah, man. He's gonna have to fork over that. Is that the one that came with the hairy egg?
Yes. Yeah.
I got a few of those.
Zuga.
Hey,
I've got so many of those stupid eggs now. I don't even know what to do with them.
Me too.
Send one to Famine, would you?
Yeah, I'll send you a handful to be like a little.
Do you see what's next to the Jawa?
I do.
Yeah, the beer.
Yeah.
Dude.
The beer.
The beer. Nice.
No, so speaking of the eggs and the Jawas, I did a shot and I used Lightning Collection, the Tanga Warrior, one of the birds, and he was on a knee, and then I had the Jawa giving him the egg or receiving the one or the other. But it was a really fun shot that I did using 112 and those Jawas. But yeah, with a shiny egg, because the Lightning Collection Tanga Warrior comes with the freaking egg, like a little shiny egg. So I think he was giving it. He must have been giving it to the Jawa, because the Jawa is like this, I believe, and he's holding it. So yeah, it was a fun shot. I'll have to go back
and look at that one.
Was it fun?
It was a lot of fun, guys.
Always fun.
No, they're super articulate. Wow.
Death Force decaf.
Death before decaf.
What is going on with this coffee shop, man?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Got to have a coffee shop.
Got to have a coffee shop.
You should also have the coffee shop I have. I forgot the name of it. I'll send you some logos.
Reeves Roasters.
Yes, Reeves Roast. Sorry. Wow.
What is it?
Jeez.
Reeves Roast.
Costco
like Reeves,
Costco Reeves. I have a whole
Mandalorian.
I have a bunch of them all over mine. So, what is going on with this shot here? Is this the only franchise you have in your city, or is this like
Yeah, that's the first coffee shop on the station of Jam Jam. Death before decaf.
That's like killer, dude. Did you make up that logo or what?
No, I found the sticker.
Oh, really?
So,
I guess maybe. Yeah, I guess that would exist. That's awesome. And you use that? Is that awesome? And you 3D printed the floor and stuff out of that too, right? That looks like a print that I've used probably 100 times.
Wait, what's that?
That the floor you've got there. Did you say that was you 3D printed that? Because that looks familiar. I think I've used that print like quite a few times.
No, the floor. If you pan back on that, it's actually like a shower caddy. It's metal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think you told me that before. No, it looks like this. I've got this generic. I think it's supposed to be a Death Star wall that you can backlight.
Yeah.
But it's a 3D print that I've like printed a million times to make floors. It's supposed to be a wall, but whatever.
Yeah, I found that at Target and just really liked the way it looked and thought it'd be a perfect fit. There's another level below it. I think I'd flipped it upside down and I painted it as well. But
that's crazy.
Yeah,
hey,
really
Rad,
nicely in there.
As part of your 3000th giveaway, you have to go back and watch your old stuff too.
What?
He told us about that the last time.
No, and I now that I got into it, just looked so familiar. And then when he started explaining, I was like, yeah, he totally showed this off last time and told me the exact same thing. Which I was trying to kind of interject in there to save myself, but it didn't work. So no, that's my bad.
Hey,
That's
it's
okay.
fine. Hey, it's all right, buddy.
Is this
We're here
the
for
new
you.
that's my 3D printing buddy? It's going to be no, that's a shower caddy.
That's a shower caddy, yeah. Yeah, no new 3D printing buddy for me. I'm stuck with High Zone 5. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Wait, how did you meet him?
I can't remember. I told you the story like 18 fucking times on like
Did you know that he does 3D printing?
ooh, Tembo? Yeah, for sure.
No, High Zone.
High Zone
So
5, he does 3D printing?
Yeah, dude, you should check out his Instagram. Pretty cool.
Do you know anybody else who does 3D printing with him that like might be friends with him?
Rad Toy Galaxy.
Oh shit!
All right,
Sorry,
that's
guys.
enough.
These guys are never coming back. They're like, fuck this.
All right, well, I want to at least get Tembo's first compliments in here so he can like walk away tonight feeling good, man. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Red.
So here we go.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we got
dude.
more plants. Wentzilla, what do you think of that? Oh,
I
and
love
these
that.
trying to remember these guys' names.
That's Captain Moonraker and Pickles.
Yes, dude.
Yes. Girl.
I remember them.
Always into something. So had to
That's
rescue
great.
this droid here from Aegis.
Oh, I thought it was going the other way. Like they couldn't afford to feed it anymore, so they're gonna throw it. Dude, I live in the country, man. The amount of cats and stuff that I find that people like unfortunately discard is ridiculous. They're like,
And
no,
we just got demonetized. No. Cat brutality.
Hey,
gotta
so are those the Power of the Force figures?
Yes. Yep. That's I just swapped their heads and repainted the bodies.
I love those colors.
So
yeah,
yeah,
man,
thanks.
they look great.
Aren't
Yeah,
they
definitely.
champion? Aren't they part of the Titan fighting thing?
They got involved in that. They haven't had to do anything, but
Nobody
they've been
has that.
telling some wild stories on Jam Jam. So I mean,
Well, they'll have to put their
Yeah,
money
yeah.
where their mouth is when that gets rolling again. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of sidelined for now, in case anybody wasn't aware. But yeah, we'll definitely get back into that at some point, I'm sure. The Titans
Sideline
of
for who? I got arena coming up here in Amrak soon, so
my ring's
arena-
built. Dude. My ring's already
Hey.
like covered in blood and stuff.
wait. So I went really hard on the name. So first of all, it sounds cool when it's AOA, right? Oh, we're gonna go to the AOA. So it's Arena of Amrak.
Awesome. That works, man.
Nice.
Got a good
That's-
ring, bro.
It tracks, man. It definitely tracks. It makes sense.
I know I'm really good with names, guys. I just, it's like it's just a natural thing. You just say exactly what the fuck the thing is. It's weird.
I thought you were gonna call it like Captain Arena Face or something like that.
Oh, damn it. Razor face arena. So anyway, but hey, I want to have a big framed like picture of steak and potatoes because he's a champ, like the all-time champ, and it's like I threw it through AI and stuff, so it looks like this Viking, and he's all like young and like bare chested with. He looks like the figure
Fucking
because I took the
steak and
picture of the
potatoes.
fig. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess I won't be doing all this stuff that I was gonna do before, but I'll find a new way to kill him off. So it'll be all right.
Dude, the way you describe that reminds me of like those Harlequin romance novels you find at Goodwill. It's like Fabio on the front.
That's
like,
exactly what it looks like, bro.
It's
And
like-
there's gonna be like a light on it and stuff, and it's just gonna be like it's so stupid. Oh man.
all right, man.
Maybe we'll show the arena off during the Patreon after dark thing.
I thought you
Yeah.
were going to say there during the pay-per-view, and I was excited. I was like, oh, fuck, we're doing this.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah. There you go. That's another paywall to hide something behind. We'll have to put it on
Now,
pay-per-view.
Famine, do you collect Lightning Collection, or are you just a Rangers fan?
I'm just a Rangers fan.
Okay, because I didn't know if you were buying up these Tangas, but I believe they were on sale. But I was
They are.
thinking like they almost have the same exact paint scheme as the Tangas. But what if I had these guys like with him?
That's what I was saying when you were first painting that. I was like, man, you should do a Tengu warrior of him,
Yeah.
like paint him up the
Yeah.
same way.
Yeah,
Like,
family-
That's pretty
Who did
close.
that?
Yeah.
Like imagine if these guys. All right, real quick. Let me pose real quick. Hang on.
he's posing. He's posing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the intensity as he works his hands steady, calm, and collected.
But
He is
imagine,
moving with the
like-
swiftness of a magician.
What if the shot was like that, like something like that, or they're standing behind him, kneeling,
That's awesome.
like because he's their leader, even though they're huge. Like get like 3 of these dudes behind him.
Force perspective, brother.
He's
You
like
could also do that.
Frieza. He's like Frieza. He's small, but he's powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
but-
be so cool.
Maybe he's the smart one, and the big guys are like the dummies, and they're just like, okay.
What if they're all just smart and he's just their leader? How about that? Do they have to be stupid birds?
Yes.
Because they fly into windows? You think they're dumb? Like,
Oh man,
how cool would that shot be? One of these fat asses flying into a window.
That's comic book and cartoon logic. The bigger they are, the dumber they are.
Oh my god.
That's how cartoons work, man. I'm sorry. You missed out on
Everyone here is just smart, okay?
Don't call my birds stupid. They're smart.
You son of a
Oh
bitch.
man.
This guy has a grade
Yeah,
4
but-
education.
Cool. I think they're on sale right now, though, guys. I think there's like a
They
2-pack
are.
on Amazon.
They are.
How much are they? I don't know how much they are, but
I think they're like $24 or something like that, right? Something like that.
for 2,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a 2-pack.
Well, I know GameStop has them on clearance right now as well, so just might check that
Yeah.
out as well.
Yeah, you can
Cobra
paint them up
Kai,
however.
Putties are also on clearance at
Yeah,
Target.
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Get those titties sucked.
Hey,
Mud
but
stuffer.
Stuffer, what's going on, man? Oh, Bjorn had a great idea. You should paint them up like flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. That would be awesome.
Well, I already have the Raven, dude. Can I just
Hey.
do my idea, guys? Can I just
No, you're IDing wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Have you fed those toys today?
No. I don't know. Maybe I have an idea. Maybe I'll do some flying monkeys. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Bjorn likes flying monkeys.
No, that was my idea I just came up with. So
Yeah, yeah, totally. But let's get back to Timbo stuff. You like got in there
yeah,
with
sorry.
your
Sorry, Timbo.
bird
I got
power.
excited. I get excited, man.
The
Go.
shitbirds.
Bird weirdo.
Fucking the shit hawks there. But anyways, back to the plants.
Ooh.
Look at that handsome fella sitting on that stool. Give him a big smooch.
Is that my dad?
Oh, I like the use of the vintage collection bar. I also repainted that thing.
The
Yeah,
Navarro
that's
bar.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just finished that. So it's pretty easy to paint. You can take everything apart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nope.
I did not
So-
even think about painting that thing. I don't know why I haven't thought about that.
Yeah, actually, because it doesn't have a great paint job when you get it. It's okay.
Oh,
but
so much stuff though. So much stuff. comes
Never
with
saw
it.
one. Never saw it at retail. Never saw it.
Is that Navarro bar?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
the one that comes with the Death Trooper.
Gotcha.
Yes.
That looks good.
Oh, right. But the one in the foreground though, the one in the foreground, that Power of the Force one though.
Yeah, that's the one where you buy like 3 figures and you can
Okay.
buy the whole bar.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where you get that blue snag, right?
There's one
Thank you.
version that comes with it where you can get the blue snag,
Yeah.
or you could buy like the 3 separate pieces. And I found one of the pieces got a really good deal on it. So I want to find one more because I think it'll fit in there perfectly. They kind of lock together. So
That's a great use for those.
yeah.
No, it's a
I
cool
think I got
set.
a bag of them laying around somewhere, man. I'll check, and if I do, I'll send you one.
Yeah, I've scooped up a
Yeah,
few of
cool.
those over the years, like just the bar sets. But yeah, I've definitely never thought of painting them. But yeah, they're kind of like boring the way they are. And then this
Yeah.
next one here, you got the Slick Speeda
The speeder. Yep.
and the Ugnaughts.
That's nice.
One's a vintage one. Where are those other two Ugnaughts? Is that Power of the Force or something? They look
Yeah.
different.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Power of the Force, like the 2-pack.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Those are
Yeah,
pretty common.
Oh really? Yeah. We don't see them up here too much, but we don't get as much cool stuff as you guys get. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Is that a little droid beside the land speeder?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
like a radio.
That's one.
Yeah,
I,
that's cool, dude. I like that.
I 3D printed and painted that one.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I think
Man,
that
I
does
like
look familiar.
That's really cool.
It is.
It is cool.
And here's a wide shot of your bar, which I really like.
Oh, you chopped up the bar. Or no, you didn't. You
That's a
wait,
piece
you used
of
a
it,
different
right?
piece.
That's
Yeah.
the
Oh, from one of those old play sets, bro.
come
Yeah.
to the conversation 3 minutes ago, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Grab
No,
a
I
bit.
didn't realize it.
Oh. So where the oh my god. So those little gumball machines, are they from Etsy or where do you get those?
That's just like from like a hobby store. I think it's actually a 112 scale, but it fits pretty good with 118.
Oh yeah, it totally does.
Yeah.
It's probably from Famine's favorite store, Michael's.
Yeah.
Mikhail's.
Michelle's. Come to
Michelle's?
Michelle's name. Michelle's?
So does those pieces, do they scale pretty well with the vintage collection figures? I mean, I guess those are those Kenner droids, or
Which one you talking about?
the old bar pieces? Do they fit well with the vintage
Yeah.
collection figures?
Oh yeah, dude.
They're
Yeah, they
118.
came out in that Saga 2 series. Yeah, they're really cool. You can put them together like Legos, like Timbo was talking about. They're really awesome, dude.
Yeah, and they're 118 scale too, so they're
You can take
perfectly
those
sized.
stools off, the floor as well in the bar.
Mhm.
If you don't want to use that plate.
Huh. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
that's
check
cool.
those out.
I just
Yeah.
got Famine a silver droid not too long ago. They have some at Ollie's right now.
At fucking Ollie's.
Ollie.
Fucking Ollie's.
We buy shit cheap.
But you're yeah. So also Timbo, you're working on some 112 stuff, and I think this is what we're getting into here now.
yeah. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh wow, dude.
that's a 112 playset piece there. I wanted to kind of give that a shot, and
Wait, is that the guy that's on the Chewbacca body, or is that the new body? 'Cause
no,
they got a new body.
that's the official Black Chrysanthemum.
Okay, because I know they had one out that's like
Yeah.
at Walmart. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was brutal with the really shiny armor. I was like,
This one's done really well. This one's really hefty.
yeah, he's
That's
actually
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that trooper in the back.
Yeah. You need a
Dude,
big
this
gun
is
if you're
really
gonna take
nice,
down
man.
Black Chrysanthemum.
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
And he
really
was-
nice, man.
Dr. Afra down there pulling some shady shit like she usually does.
Yeah, I had to pick up Dr. Afra because I've got 000 and BT in the Black Series, and so
Oh yeah.
those 000 and BT, they're the murder droids, kind of like opposite of R2 and C3PO. But
Yeah,
Timbo.
those two, Dr.
I
Afra
have-
and Black Chrysanthemum, they all kind of hung around together in the first comic series that they were in.
I have a question for you, man. It's really important. But are those action figures of the Detroit Rock City band Kiss behind you?
No, back here,
Yeah.
it's Black Series stuff.
Oh, I
Dude,
thought it said Kiss. And I
dude,
thought it
it
was like the
says
Star
band.
Wars, bro.
It says Star Wars,
Oh,
dude.
I couldn't see that. I thought it said Kiss.
Oh, Star Wars. Yes, same shit.
All right, I was from back here. And I was like, "Is that Kiss?"
Actually-
there.
Actually, 000 and BT are back here on the wall. So
Yeah,
If you're looking at the screen, it kind of does sort of look like
See?
the logo. Yeah.
Yes,
I
Brian,
think
my dog.
when I close my eyes, it looks like
Batman, shut your fucking no. Shut it. No.
If I look at it while I'm hitting myself in a hammer, it does look like the kiss.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I am working on a. I think I sent some pictures to you, Rad, of a Black Series kind of an outpost piece. Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
dude.
So the
Wow.
idea that this will be something where the pieces they'll be somewhat modular. You can move them around. They'll have lights in them, and it just kind of gives you you can turn it into a shelf that you put on the wall, and you've got kind of an area to display Black Series.
Or a birdhouse.
Yeah, bird.
Or a bird.
For the Tinga Warriors.
Hey.
there you
My
go.
man.
But then you
Yeah, perfect for that right there.
But then
I
you get
don't
birds.
know.
You get bird shit all over your toys.
Dude,
He's
imagine
never
how much
heard of
these
bird
dudes
before.
shit. Oh, we could take the shit and make it into gamma fuel.
Yeah,
Look at you.
yeah. There's a little bit more progress right there. So
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It looks awesome. It looks awesome.
I love the cuts on that little building off to the, I guess, to the right hand side of everyone's screen. But yeah, that looks cool.
yeah,
Very
it's supposed to be
cool.
kind of underground. That'll be another layer of ground on top of it, and that's kind of an underground, bunker or something like that.
Oh yeah, like a bunker sort of deal.
Yeah.
Badass,
Well, right
man,
on.
badass.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Like everybody's, all your stuff's looking great, man. But that's is
Thanks.
the end of our pictures, man. So I think that is all I have for tonight. Does anybody else want
Hey,
to
everybody.
plug some stuff? No, we're not doing a toy domination thing where you think he's dead and you get.
I think we won toys. Hey.
Wait a minute, guys.
There comes a lawsuit.
I think because we're friends, because we are friends of the channel, they are friends of us. We could beat them in toys. I think
I don't think we've ever lost to them in toys. And that's a challenge, Dom. What's up? How about how they forgot my name last night? That was cool. When Bo from Morphinauts was like, oh, I sent them to a guy. He's painting them. He goes by the name Josh Wentworth. And then Dom's like, oh, okay. Like, I haven't been on the show. They don't know who I am.
Old Josh Wentworth.
Josh,
that guy,
yeah.
more professional. Josh Wentworth.
That guy really has a great law firm. Josh
Like
Wentworth.
I don't talk to Bo from Morphinauts every single day. Like every day I'm messaging him, voice notes, texting, like everything.
Maybe
But
he's
it's all
nervous,
right.
dude. He's probably
No,
nervous.
I think he was just thinking toy. Like he was just thinking about his stuff. So yeah, that's all. I think it was fun. I thought it was funny.
Hey, whatever you need to tell yourself to make yourself feel better.
I think it was funny. I hope it was for fun. No. He really doesn't know who I am, even though I have the only prototypes to his product. No.
Oh, now you got some leverage. Like,
That's fine.
Yeah, let me show off. Let me show off one of these guys painted real quick, though, just
man.
Yeah, man.
the final version.
Now you'll do it. I was trying to get you to do it earlier, and you were just like, "Ah."
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
work.
That's
awesome.
fucking dope, dude.
I love those like
Yeah.
robot
yeah,
elements they have. That's killer.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
That reminds me in a great
That's
way of a
looking great,
90s
boy.
action figure, but with actual articulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So
Oh,
let me grab one more.
Yeah, I love that. I love that helmet.
Don't fucking drop it.
I
Total
know,
battle,
dude. So
battle beast, man. Battle beast.
this is Bear with it. These guys all have their helmets on. I just got done
Oh.
shooting them with their helmets on. So.
Love that fur.
Oh man.
Nice. Dude, does
Yeah,
his boots
so-
have fur too?
Oh man, that's some wicked, dude.
Nice. You couldn't get him apple bottom jeans though. That's fine. That's fine.
So all this stuff pops off. So this pops off, the chest, this. Obviously the helmet comes off. He has
Does
a
not.
bear head. Let me get his bear head. Hang
I'm
on.
making this
Let me get his proper. Show him off properly. All right. Oh, his head moves pretty good. So these are not the final ones, but these are going to be these are the final colors. So the other ones they're going to be fully plastic. So, like a really good plastic. But yeah, so I did all the gold. I did the wash. And for everyone that says we can just put an easy wash on, it takes me like 2 hours to do a freaking wash. So my washes are, I don't know.
Wait, do you actually clean your figures? Is that why it's you're doing a wash?
You know what? Is that, are you trying to be funny?
That looks
Yeah.
good, bro.
So,
Are his
but yeah,
eyes
so
green,
that's,
Josh?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
So are those the colors that the company is actually gonna produce them in?
That's what he wants. Yeah, he wants them like that. So 2 of them have a wash. The wolf had a little bit of a wash, not as thick because I don't want them to be exact. You know,
Right,
want them to look different. The
They
lion
look
does
good,
not have a
man.
wash, but I colored his entire skin. Redid the skin because it looked like human skin, so I made it look like lion skin. And then
Right.
shark, I matched his head, which was the color of the armor instead of the color of his skin. So I had to match that to the skin tone. So
Gotcha.
so much chrome,
Great,
guys.
dude.
So much
We
chrome.
did have Bobby Mullis in the comments. So yes, these are 112, but if you go on his site, you can
You
order
can
these
get them
4-inch,
3
2.5,
3/4.
like tiny, like whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Like,
So this guy right here is actually going to be in 112 world. He's going to be one of the reach goals, I believe. So
Nice.
That guy looks
Yeah,
awesome,
that's
man.
awesome.
I mean, I wish like
like
I've got to get
they articulate so well, like all
I've
the
got to
feet
get some of
movements.
those.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you got the thigh swivels, you got double joints.
And Josh, if you gave him a cape, like a velvet cape, there's your
Ah,
leader of a bunch of them. You could do the rest of them without the cape and
whoa.
have him with the velvet
Velvet.
cape.
Cape.
Velvet
Like
cape.
the colors really lend themselves to like you'd think he'd have like a nice like silk or velvet
Yeah,
cape.
I could whip something up, man. I got some purple though. I got some purple I could use. Maybe some
There you
gold
go.
trim or some gold laying inside of it, like
I
a
was gonna say
scarf.
on the inside
They
maybe.
look good, dude.
You know what I thought would make that figure
Yeah.
look awesome too? If he had this like crazy helmet crown, that, like kind of came up off his face.
No,
He
you
needs
know
like
what? No, Red. No.
shut it right down. No, man. No. I want a goddamn helmet for my stupid fucking bird.
No, I
dog.
like it, man. Like Triple H had, like that crown, WrestleMania.
Just something. Or like the crown from that new Conan movie where he puts it on his face and it's like, "Bleh," and he's like super evil.
Oh, like built into his head?
Yeah, like kind of like coming up, like it's like super like evil or
Dude,
something. I
that'd
don't
be dope.
Dude,
That'd be cool if
spoilers,
you had
man. I
different
haven't seen it.
different head options. But anyway, this is running long. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
All good, man.
So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. And is there anything anybody else wants to say before we close it off?
Thanks to everybody for checking out the show today. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Please be sure if you're new here or you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, go back, watch a couple of videos, have some fun. Go to my channel, Famine Studios, follow me, like all my videos, hit the bell for notifications.
Famine.
I'm told that's helpful. Go check out our wonderful guests, check out our co-host, Wenzilla there, who's crazily bending an action figure all over the place and making me nervous for the legs. And just, enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on. It's
Um,
great to be here with you guys and Outer Multiverse. Great to meet you video wise, and Fatback. Great to be
You
with
too. You too.
Yeah, man. You brothers,
Oh, yeah.
thanks for having me on. It's had a great
Oh,
time.
absolutely. Yeah, it's
Of
been
course.
ages since we had you guys on. And we definitely wanted to make sure we circle back and got you guys before we have our new guests kind of coming up and more roundtables coming up. And then
No,
remember,
Aegis is next week's guest, not.
but I want so everybody, if you want to win that White Witch, come back to the chat next week. Go back on my channel, check out some videos. There's going to be a question. You know the deal. If you didn't get it, if you showed up late, just rewatch it. I said all this crap at the beginning. And
Yeah.
then, other than that, I'll let Josh take us out.
Oh wait, Wednesday Skeleton Collectibles with my buddy Skelly Collectibles, Skeleton's Tomb, Skeleton Collectibles with Deadman and yo boy Wenzilla. That's what Skelly always says, and I laugh every
Oh,
time.
boy.
He's like, "Yo boy." So come check us out Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's so late, and then yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
Grandpa,
So
tell us about the
I
war.
was. Oh, I was just gonna say, get your titty sucked. Pew pew pew.
See you later.